in Murchison. Murchison. It's a great word for Scousers. I left my phone holdery thing, so I'm having to now hold it all with my hand. Anyway, we left Blenheim, 20 past 6. Yep. Got to St. Arnaud for gas and a wee break.
No wee, no gas.
No gas, so we had to come through to Murchison.
10 past 9.
Petrol station clearly was shut, that's fine, but even that card thing wasn't working. Not good, considering we've stayed there, been there before, and done some mechanicking on their forecourt. So from here onto Hokitika, we have been rained on, which is why there isn't much footage in the rain, because it just sucks. Stopped to put the wet weather gear on, a little bit wet below the knees, but it's supposed to be fine, eh? Pretty good. So just had breakfast at a nice tea rooms. I think that's what they call them.
Yeah.
The locals. So on to the next base soon. So
Hokitika.
hopefully if it's not raining, get a bit more footage. Hokitika.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. How far have we come?
2. What do you mean?
Yeah, distance. Well, it's been 4.5 hours, but we've stopped for brekky.
No, nearly 300.
Anyway, we're at a special place. I've
Yes.
been here like once. But what about you?
I've been here a few times.
Oh, how come?
The bridge we were walking to,
Ooh.
I helped a thimble and fell off.
Maybe you can show us that
Maybe I
bit.
can show you this.
But how long were you working here?
About a year.
And that's how far from Christchurch, where we used to live, like
About 3.5,
3.5
3
hours.
hours.
And you come over every week to 2 weeks at a time
Yeah.
for over a year.
Yeah.
In the early-ish part of your apprenticeship, I suppose, maybe 1 to 18 months, 2 years
Yeah.
in. Yeah. And it's Ahaura, so let me.
Turn around.
There we are, Ahaura. It's on the west coast, not far from Greymouth, south of Westport. The Ahaura River goes through, and we've got this bridge structure that we've stopped off because Junior wants to show me the stuff that he did, which is part of his trade now, which is heavy concrete construction structures. Tremendously proud of his work. So this is pretty cool. So flip the camera around and we'll take some other footage. Look at the river though. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And there's the bridge behind me. All right, what do we got?
A footpath.
You're saying you made some of this right here?
Yes. This joint from the abutment to the bridge section
Okay, so this is the land part here,
to the
and that's the bridge part.
yes.
Yeah, right.
And then there's a connection under there, so there's nothing. There's like a void in there, so it's not touching.
Like a
so-
spacer
Yeah.
for temperature.
Yep.
Oh, and it can slide along the top of this bit, can it? Technically, or
Yeah.
only slightly, but it could do movement.
Yes.
Yep.
And then same thing under there. That's what gave us a
Oh,
headache.
right.
When making it, you can see the gap under there. There you go.
Right.
So it's the bridge joint.
That's for expansion in the summer and stuff, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the section of railing I was hooked onto. Well, the rest of that wasn't there. There used to be a footpath out I don't know, half a metre past there.
On the other side of
The
this,
other side of this,
like
out. Yep.
for working on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then walked around here, hooked onto these bars, and someone else has already started taking all the screws out, stood through the timber, fell through, and then lost everything. All the way fence. I've got a picture of it somewhere.
This very piece of rod. And then you fell over the side and hung off. Did someone like pull you up? How did they get you up?
The crane was already over there and had a main cage on, and they
So crane and rescued you.
rescued me, yes.
And then what did you have to do?
Meetings. I had to do a drug test. Yeah.
So the bridge incident of 21, was it? Or 20, I don't know.
I think it was
Probably 2021. Yes. But now look at it. It's all done.
Worn and all.
I have to say it's not used extensively. It's pretty
No.
quiet. But that's the bridge at Ahaura, where we parked way up into the distance to the left a bit, where that white vehicle is. We're on the last bit of the old road that used to come in along here and then go up. So all of this is new. Where was the old bridge? This way.
Over there.
So the old bridge used to... Oh, you can see the road coming down. I think that's the old bridge road. Used to go across wooden old bridge, eh?
Yep.
You can sort of see parts of probably where it was.
In front of that building over there. Over.
This yellowy one.
Where those
Oh,
old shacks sort
The
of
old
are,
shacky one.
sort of came along
Used to
there.
come across there.
Yeah.
And then that's where the old timber bridge was. And that was like 100 and something years old, wasn't it? Yeah, so. Well done you, mate. Good on you. It's good to be here. Come through. Right, so next we're going through to Hokitika, which is about another 80 k's on the dial. And then that's where we would have left from today to go down to Haast. So we're not like mega behind. We're doing all right. It's a nice day for it now. So
Yeah.
and Haast is what, a couple of hundred and something from there?
Yeah.
So
So something.
yeah.
And cruise on down.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's go to
Hokitika.
Hokitika. Drippy. Hokitika for the fill-up. We've made it. This is where we were going to get to yesterday, even though there's nothing to see because it's a personless forecourt. We're going to keep going through to Haast, which is another 280, 80, 90. So anyway, going to fill up, go to a proper servo with a loo, grab a drink, have a minute, and carry on. But the gas is like 20 cents a litre cheaper here, so we're going to serve it ourselves and suck it up. So just a huge mess. Had to make a drink. How many Ks, bro?
6:38
6:38 today.
from Blenheim.
From Blenheim.
Yeah.
Through St Arnaud, Reefton, Greymouth, might be skipping some,
Hokitika and then
Hokitika,
the glaciers.
the glacier area, but it was pretty rainy.
Franz.
Franz Joseph and Fox.
Fox Glacier kind of came okay.
Did it
from
a
there.
little bit?
It was, like I say, it was a bit.
A bit like the video title. We're sort of chasing the blue hole, which sounds a bit odd, but the idea is we've been trying to chase this all day because it's just been sitting behind us and or in front of us all the time, or behind us, or to the side, and we haven't sometimes been able to ride in nice sunny conditions, except for the last hour, which was just mint, and I think really made up for some of the rest of the day, which was a bit slow and wet, and the corners were just hard to navigate because it was just they were tight and it was rainy. Anyway, we're going to go and grab dinner, have a later checkout because how far have we got to go tomorrow?
188.
188. What, two and a half hours down to Cromwell from Haast. So we're going to have a nice big dinner at the restaurant pub that they've got here. Probably crash pretty early, but then actually sort of get up and leave a bit later on. So thanks for joining us for day one, sort of on the road properly, because we only got through off the ferry yesterday. That was enough for yesterday. And we'll see you tomorrow from Haast down to Cromwell and the beginning of the rally. So see you later. See you later.
See ya. Oh yeah.